we are back to do video number 3, mission number 3, really. This one's called Toss a Coin to Your Hangman, which is a reference, I think, to The Witcher. This one says unlock the Gibbet Hill trade route. So that's what we're going to do. How do I do that? Here we go. So bandits are blocking the road to Gibbet Hill, and it's up to you to drive them away. So we've got a bandit archer that we're going to be dealing with, as well as bandit guards. You can anticipate a little bit of what to expect here. So these guys are not going to do any range attack. These people will. They have a range of 3, so we need to take that all into consideration here. Do we get a road event for this stuff? We do get a road event. So these are going to be random events. I'm not 100% sure if this is scripted. Normally in the campaign, these road events are random. But this one says it's specific towards Gibbet Hill, so let's just read it through. So the road is deserted as you make your way towards Gibbet Hill. Trading in the area has effectively stopped for many months now, with so few daring to venture along the main highways. As you make your way along the trail, wending its way through a wooded grove, the crack of a twig snapping underfoot pierces the silence. You hear rustling in the undergrowth, getting louder as its source makes its way toward you. Oh no, this is not a, okay, so we're going to unlock Gibbet Hill. Okay, this is not a random road event. Right, this is your first proper fight. Looks like 2 clearings with a couple of bandits each. Just remember what I've taught you, and don't enter the second clearing until you are ready. You can change your character's starting positions this time by clicking the white hexes. So choose a formation that suits you before starting your first turn. And this is going to be normal, by the way. If you're struggling to make out objects and enemies in the underground, you can use R3 to highlight them, and this will give us, you can also see the turn order of the monsters of the same class this way. They will all get the same initiative card drawn from their class, but the actual order per monster on that class is determined by their ID numbers. Lower numbers act first. So what that means is if we use R3, we can see that this is number 3 and this is number 5. If it's in that on the right section, there's a parentheses next to the name Bandit Archer. So that means between these two, this one will act first. So we'll see if that information is helpful. You'll notice here we have access to our entire deck, and we have to set up cards for 2 characters. So let's not spend a ton of time overthinking this. So I'm gonna just review the cards and come back to you with what I've picked here for you. Okay, we're back here. So let me show you what I've decided to do. We're gonna actually start this character here, and I think we'll do the same for this one as well. So what I'm trying to do here, so I'll talk about the Brute first because I think he's more interesting. We're going to play a card that lets him move 3 and push 2. So we're going to pick this card, but we're not going to pick it first because it's initiative 61 and that's really low. We're going to start with one of these lower cards, which is probably going to be this 27 range 3 attack. So let me show you what my strategy is for these 2 cards. The way that I'm anticipating this turn to go is we'll start with our move 3, push 2. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then it allows us to push all adjacent enemies 2 spaces. So we'll push this guy right into the trap, which does 2 damage to him. And then after that, we'll do a 3 damage potential ranged attack that has a distance of 3, so we can hit him from here. So that's kind of what we're thinking about doing with the Brute. And then for the Scoundrel, excuse me, for the Scoundrel here, we're going to move 5. And yeah, we're going to do a move 5. And we're going to do, the move 5 was on the bottom, right? Yes, okay, good. This one. So, and then my plan here for this character is to do a move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hit this one back here for a few 3 points of damage potentially. Won't be enough to kill it, but maybe we'll get lucky with our card draw. Anyways, that's the plan. So we're going to go ahead and commit our changes here and see how it unfolds. Okay, so they're going to act before the brute acts, which I think is to be expected. I don't think the brute normally can go super fast. So we'll start with the scoundrel here. So we're going to do the move 5 first. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's actually take a look at what they're going to do. They're going to do a move 1, attack 1 at range 3. That's not that bad. Actually, this is better for us to move here first, and I'll explain why in a second. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll confirm our movement. Okay, so the reason that this is helpful is because the bandits here, they're doing a range attack, which means that they do not want to be adjacent to you. If they do, they're going to be at disadvantage, which means they have 2 card draws and they have to take the worst of the 2. So they're actually going to be more inclined to just stay where they are, and they're going to target me, the scoundrel, because I'm closer to them. So that's fine. We're going to target this one over here and see if we get a little lucky. And we're going to confirm. We did not get lucky, but that's okay. We didn't get unlucky. We're not going to do our heal, so we're going to end their turn. And now they're going to act. Sweet, -1 on attack. That attack is pretty good. So we did take 1 damage here, so we have to decide how to receive it. The other one over there was not really... let's actually take a look here. So the first one hit attack 1, drew a 0, and we took the damage straight up. But this one, I'm not sure why we're having a choice, but we're going to just choose to do it anyways, because I don't really care. And then they're going to put traps down. So they've kind of trapped my scoundrel, but that's okay. We're going to create space right now. So we're going to start by doing our move 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot we had boots for extra movement. That's kind of nice. We won't need it right now. And we will do our push. This person confirm. And we want them... man, I didn't realize I could actually make them go all the way over and instantly kill them and create the path. That's actually kind of nice. But I do want my experience points, so we're just gonna pick this one. What? What's happening? I don't want to skip my push. I just want to go there. I don't want to go all the way. I thought it was up to 2. That's kind of annoying. What happens if I skip my push? Huh. I guess I've been playing this game wrong. I thought it was a push to, like, up to 2. I didn't know that we have to do all the way to 2. Oh well. It is what it is. Now we have to take disadvantage, so it was kind of a bad... I don't think there's an undo button, is there? Skip mission. Restart the... Can I restart the round during the tutorial? Oh well. Good to know. I messed that up. So we have to draw a card and take the worst of 2 cards, so we'll just do that now. Which is fine. I didn't think we were going to kill it anyway, so we'll end our turn. What happens? Let's take a look at the brute here. Does he have a move? He doesn't have any more push. He has a 3 push, so we can push the 1 person over. Okay, so there's nothing we can do to help prevent our scoundrel from having to go through a trap, so it's going to handle it on its own. So in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly attack this archer that's right next to us, and then we'll do a move after that. So we won't do our move 6 because that's a burn card, but we will do a move 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll put us adjacent to that guy over there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this one. We might actually solve all of our problems right now. So we'll be able to do the attack on this guy in front of us, And then we'll do a move 3, which will be 1, 2, 3 over there. We'll use our boots to get the extra movement so that we're going to be right here. And then we'll push this guy right there, which will clear the trap. So that'll end our movement over here, and then the scoundrel will be able to just do whatever we want to do in this next room. So with that locked in, let's actually rethink our scoundrel. Nope. Oh, man, so many options. So many options. Move 6. Okay, let's keep that as. Let's make that our move 6, and then our top action will be attack 3, poison 3. Because I don't think we can do another move. I want to keep that loot actually, so we're gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna press our luck on this one and see what happens. I don't want to go that fast though. Shoot. So complex. Yeah, the top card of this is not going to be good for us. I think we're just going to have to live with it. Okay, so let's end our turn and see how this plays out. So they drew a 32, which is fine because we want them to go after. I want my brute to go first. So we're going to start with the brute. We're going to attack. And if we happen to do no damage, we at least have disarm, which prevents them from doing any attack on their turn. So we can still work with this. We're going to confirm. It's dead. Now we're going to do a movement. We're going to do a movement there. We're going to activate our boots. Yes. So we end our turn here. And then we're going to skip the rest of our movement so that we can pick up the gold at the end of our turn to do the looting when you end your turn. And then we're going to push this person. So that's our target. And that's the destination. And they die because of the trap there. We'll end the brute's turn. There's the end of turn looting. Now it's the scoundrel's turn. If I do a loot 2, I'm going to lose these cards, but I get to pick up all the gold. And I've thought about this hard, but I think we're going to just stick to the plan and get through this mission. So we're going to do a move. We have to stop here for our... we have to pause our movement to open the door. So we have 2 movement left after this. Now we can see what's in this room. We've got 2 of the guards. They are bandit guards number 11 and number 3. So this is the guy that would act first. And we actually could do, if we move here, we can actually hit both of them right now because we're doing 2 attack, targeting 2 characters at range 3, which is putting them right there, both in it. So we actually might be able to do a little bit of damage on these guys. So we're going to go ahead and confirm movement. And we'll use the top action, and we'll start with number 3 over here. And this one. So they're both selected. We're going to go ahead and confirm. And we drew +1, which is nice. Do an extra little bit of damage. And we drew 3 +1s. Great. Now, we're not going to heal for 3 because we've only got 1 damage against us, so it doesn't make sense to use it. We're going to end our turn. But before the round ends, because new enemies showed up, they're going to have a chance to act right now. Yep, the bandit guards are immediately having a turn. And we're going to take that damage because it's just 1. We have a potion to heal. I didn't mention it earlier, but I should have actually toggled up to the very top. It actually showed us that what the bandit guards were going to do. We could have anticipated and planned around it, but whatever. That's not that necessary. So now we're in a position here where we can do a little bit of damage. Actually, let's take a look at what we have here. So this one will let us do an attack 3, and we'll get an additional bonus attack and gain an experience if the target that we want to hit is adjacent to any of our allies. So let's try to see if we can get our brute over there and get some bonuses. So the best movement he has is a move 6 and a move 4. He's not doing any damage, so we're not going to do that. Let's take a look here. Let's move this camera this way. So he'd have to move 1, 2, 3. We need 4 movement to get where we need to get. So let's take a look. There's our move 4 right there. And then our top action, we can make anything really. Oh, attack is equal to the amount of movement that you've done. That's not going to be great because we want to move first. If we do a short rest, we might be able to get one of these cards back, but I don't see the top action being anything all that good. So we'll just do what we have here. So we'll pick the fastest card that we have, and we'll pick our move 4. And then for the backstab, we're just going to do the 3 attack anyways. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, this is only a single attack. Oops. For some reason I thought that was 2 separate attacks. So it's actually pretty fine. It won't really matter what we do. We can do a loot 1 if we can kill both. So let's do that. So he'll be able to do attack 4 stun. So he'll kill one of those characters, or at least stun them. Then we'll use... We don't want backstab to happen first, so we need to pick at least this one. So let's do... We want the loot card at the bottom, so we know we need 64, and we need any attack card on the top, so we will pick... We actually don't have an attack card on the top. So we need one of these 2 cards, which this would be great if we can get it. This would be better. So let's see if we can do a short rest and just see if we get lucky. So hopefully we don't lose 36. We didn't. So we'll go ahead and burn that target card now. I mean, it would be nice for us to just get this right now too, but it's fine. Alright, so we're going to use... What did I say? Swift bow? And loot 1. We might take a little bit of damage, but it's not a big deal. We'll be fine. And we'll go ahead and take our turn. Oh, I just barely missed them. That's alright. We'll take a little bit of damage. So, we'll start with the move 1. Or the move 4, I should say. We'll end our turn right there. And then we'll do a 4 attack stun. So we'll do this one. Don't think it matters. Confirm. Beautiful. End his turn. We'll go ahead and use that shield because there's not much else going on right now. And then we'll take the 2 damage. I tried. I do the best I can. I'm not, like I said, I'm not that great. Not that great at this game. Already making excuses. So we'll do, actually we can do the range attack first. Confirm. Then the loot 1. Not a very efficient way to do that, but it is what it is. And our turn here. So we didn't get a lot of gold, but that's okay. We got some. And we're going back to the map, and that's pretty much it. So a couple things just to wrap up this quest here. So we did unlock Gibbet Hill, but going back to what happened just now, if there were no enemies before our last character ended their turn, we could have still acted around the map and put ourselves in better positions to get remaining loot and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where my brain was at when I was thinking about what to do with these cards versus just quickly getting that guy dead. Is because I knew once he's dead and I end my turn, we won't have a chance to collect any more loot. So that's just kind of where my brain process was at. But for now, we did finish this quest. We do unlock Gibbet Hill. So merchant here says, the joyous sound of gold coins in the pocket. But what to invest it in? Perhaps I should get some minor mana potions back in stock? I guess that wasn't a question. It's about time you learned about the fundamentals of magic. I know a spellweaver who should be able to show you a thing or two, and last I heard from her, she was researching a stone circle in a forest nearby Gibbet Hill. With all these monsters about, we ought to check she's okay. So that will be our next mission in our next video. We're going to check out this story mission here and recruit a spellweaver, get some magic stuff going, which will be fun. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun, and check you next time. Bye.